Let's do it. Magic Monkeys only on the new map. And what we're going to show is how good is the 050 Wizard Lord Phoenix now? Still a lot of money, 86.4k, Jesus Christ. So it's going to take a while for me to afford it, but let's see how good it is. And we're going to do that while trying to beat this map on hard mode. Magic Monkeys only. I mean, the patch notes did say it got buffed by like 4 to 10 times. That's a pretty insane buff, is it not? What else was buffed with the wizard? Bottom Path. You can even show that too. Prince of Darkness. And the Necromancer. Those two upgrades are a lot stronger now. Because I guess they weren't strong enough before, so Nijikiwi was like, oh, a little underpowered, no one's using this upgrade. Let's give it some buffs. I don't know if I can afford 80k by round 80. I really should have gone farms, or should not have done Magic Monkeys only. It's a little bit harder to get around the income in this mode. Oh, and of course, this Bloons Jitsu is not complete without an Alchemist, which has not been touched in the 4.0 updates. Still strong as always. Let's get 2 rubber to golds. The more the merrier. That's the only way we can get good income in this game. We can't get a 4th tier Druid, although with no farms, kinda iffy. That was an accident. I guess since we already messed up, might as well go for it. We messed up, we might as well commit. Druid Jungle's Bounty, I believe it gave us 150 or 200. Without farms, 200, right? So without farms, yeah, 200. It's gonna take several minutes to hours to pay back its cost. 402 Alchemist, let's get 2 Jitsus. Easy win. Actually, no. Not yet easy win. Let's get a Phoenix. While we work our way towards the 5th tier. Summon Lord Phoenix. Alright, here's our Phoenix. Untouched in his updates. Now we have to save up 86k for this, which might take us till round 80, yes. But we'll activate this just to show you how good the tier 4 is, and I'd say not bad. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 for this upgrade. Although, frankly, I don't use it very much. It's not bad, though. It's got infinite range. Good for tough maps like this. Round 80 gives you about 100k cash. So, you're just about spending all your money on this. Although, keep in mind, rubber to gold, giving us extra money. Also, Druid's giving us a little bit of money, too. Not a whole lot, so I'm gonna stop there. That's enough income for right now, I think. Yeah, we're still 15k short of the Wizard Lord Phoenix. I mean, right now I could sell my Plasma, could sell my Druid. Do I wanna? Well, the thing with the tier 5 is that it's an ability, so it's not gonna be up the entire time, so while it's down, how am I gonna survive without the Wizard Lord Phoenix? Can't. 15k pops on the Druid, yeah. You would think in this spot the Druid would get 0 pops, but no. It's got 16k thanks to the tier 3 ability, or the upgrade. That said, we have to restart, because clearly I wasn't looking. Once the Camo Cerams come out, just unleash Gwen's ability, both of them. So now, 1 and 2. That should do tons of damage. All we need is Gwen. Gwen's fire. And indeed it is enough. Alright. 10k short now. God, imagine how bad the tier 5 Wizard Lord Phoenix was before the updates. If they had to buff it by 4 times, and 10 times, I believe the Phoenix has 2 different attacks. One of them the main fire, and then one of them the random balls it spews out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see once I get it. But it has 2 main attacks. One of which is accurate, and one of which just throws balls all over the place. However, I can't sell this. I'm selling this, actually. Sell it. I want to see how it does versus the ZMG. And we will be able to see it once it comes off cooldown, so almost. Take a look at this pop count, damage count. Let's see how good this thing is now. How fast, how much DPS is it doing? Off fast forward, so 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 200 DPS, no fast forward. I can't tell if that's good or bad. The new 4x damage, and the difference is definitely noticeable. I don't know if it's worth that much money though, especially since it isn't up all the time, but That was awful for 80k dollar tower. Well, I would like to agree with that. Let's see again. Come on. We gotta try different situations, so maybe more balloons will help it. Fast forward. Fast forward looks to be doing a good, I don't know, 2k damage per second, which is pretty good. I mean, definitely better than before. I guess it just turned it from a completely god-awful, trash, useless upgrade to a bad upgrade now. It's gotta be good at something. Maybe DDTs. I mean, it's okay versus Moab's BFBs, balloons. There are definitely better options though, especially ones that do not require an ability, like Glaive Lord. Glaive Lord for half the price. I'd probably take that all the time. Bloon Solver too. Either way, it still needs a buff, I think. It does indeed seem very situational. Like, would you want this ability, or would you get for half the price, less than half the price, an Archmage? Which, you know, probably does just as much as this Phoenix, without having to be activated, so it's up all the time, versus, like, only half the time. Yeah, it's wrecking shit right now, but, like, it's good. But is it worth the price tag? Oh, also, let's get Bond Path Tier 5. Prince of Darkness. This guy's been buffed. I believe the zombie mobs and BFBs now do plus 40, plus 100 damage, so a little bit of extra damage doesn't help. Or it doesn't hurt. Yes, guys, if you do compare this to very, very good upgrades, of course it's not going to look good. So, let's see. Let's give it a rating. Before 4.0, we'll give the Wizard Lord Phoenix a -1 out of 10. And as for after, I don't know. Let's give it a solid 3 out of 10, I'll say. So, still in the bottom tier of, like, 5th tier upgrades. Not the worst thing in the world, although it might be for its price, but hey, at least it does something, right? At least it's not like the Glue Storm, which, even after the buff, I'd still say it's pretty bad. The zombie mobs and BFBs are really good. Yeah, that's the thing with the Prince of Darkness. There's just a lot of upgrades in this game that, like, they can be good, but it's very situational, so when the hell would you ever want to get the most out of it? Yes, also, at least it's not 200k like the Super Mines. You guys know how good Super Mines is? Well, yeah. I'm surprised that upgrade didn't get buffed. Like, at the very least, buff its price, I was hoping. Because honestly, the Super Mines for 200k, I don't even think it's worth it, like 1 bit. Anyways, DDTs. I believe our Phoenix can damage DDTs, so let's give it a run. Seems like it's doing pretty good damage. How's the Prince of Darkness doing over here after like 2 rounds? I don't know, 27k pops. So pretty decent, I guess. I mean, it's not that expensive either. It's like it's a little less than 30k. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Maybe one way we can buff it is by making, you know, maybe have the 5th tier have a 4th tier Phoenix permanently, like, on the menu, like, perpetually circling around the map. Let me activate it now. Let's see if this can save us. $86,000 upgrade to the rescue. Come on. You gotta be useful for something, right? Alright, indeed it is. But yeah, one change would be nice. Maybe have this a 4th tier when it's not off cooldown. Or when it's off cooldown, have this as a 4th tier. And then once we activate it, immediately turn it into a 5th tier. How does that sound? Anyways, DDTs. We have no Phoenix for that, but that's fine. Here's 30 DDTs. Let's see if the Phoenix can save us. Because this round definitely calls for it. I also can't tell if it's the Prince of Darkness actually doing damage to it, or if it's actually the Phoenix killing it. Either way, 80k pops. I'd say the Prince of Darkness is pretty good now. So, you know, from a 3 to 10 to maybe a 6 out of 10. The hardest round of them all. How will we do? I'm gonna just drop an avatar back here. Yeah, let's drop a 301. Buff with an Alchemist. I think 1 Sun Avatar should be enough, yeah. Sun Avatar with knockback is really damn good. As if you needed me to say that. Let's check up on the Prince of Darkness pops. 151. Almost catching up to the Wizard. Actually, we're struggling. Let's activate the Phoenix. Let's see if it can save us for another time. Come on. There we go. So, verdicts. It's okay, the buff. It could be better. It definitely could be better. It's not useless, at least. It's just very, very, very expensive. It's like MacBooks. Let's get some backup. Backup. I mean, it would suck to lose on the last round, wouldn't it? Would it not? So, let's drop some towers in case of emergency. Because clearly, now that it's off cooldown, our wizard is clearly useless, so we'll sell it. We'll just drop some emergency stun avatars. And GG. 004 Insta. Not bad. Another heli pilot. Seems like every single Insta I get nowadays is a heli.